US CMA may just be 2 exams, but if you don't prepare right, you're really going to struggle. Watch this video before you start your US CMA journey today. Now let's understand what's the goal of the US CMA certification. Look, the US CMA certification is a globally recognized certification when it comes to management accounting and recognized amply across 100 plus countries in India and abroad. Now, what's very important to understand is that this program is focused on helping businesses make smarter decisions using finance, strategy, and analytics. And it's ideal for students and working professionals if you want to make careers in financial planning and analysis, strategy, corporate finance, and other leadership roles. Now, having completed your US CMA, what can you do? You can do a host of things. You can apply it in your family managed business, or you can build a startup, or you can actually go and work in a multinational company. Now, what does a day in your life look like? You're going to do a host of things, right? You can guide CEOs on how to grow sales. You can study competition. You can craft winning pricing strategies. You can identify areas in your business that are performing well and reward them. You can identify areas in your business which are not performing well and optimize them. You can identify which are the places in your business where funds are leaking. Is CMA US really easy to crack? A lot of students who start CMA US have this misconception that दो ही exam होता है, दो ही parts होता है, you can easily crack it, But let me tell you, the grass is green on the other side. While it looks like 2 exams, it calls for the right kind of preparation. You need to understand that every exam has a host of multiple choice questions and structured questions to do. The questions are very application based, they really test conceptual understanding, and they can be very tricky to crack down. The structured answers obviously need a articulation style that you need to get used to so that you're able to match up to the examiner's expectation. Now, like any other competitive exam, this exam also needs the right kind of conceptual understanding, the right kind of application, the right kind of speed, especially when the pass rate is 72%. So you need 72% to actually crack the exam. So can you study on your own? Of course you can study on your own, but how does a mentor or a coach help you? A mentor or a coach will exactly tell you what are the expectations of the examiner. How do you crack those multiple choice questions when there is very thin line of reference between various options? How do you really crack the structured answers, and how do you manage time? What can you expect in the exam? How do you manage the pressure and how do you manage the time? And most importantly, how do you sort of get to that minimum 72% score that they expect you to have, which is far more than most of the exams. So that is where a mentor or coach can really come and give you a structured layout to cracking this exam. Now let's understand how to plan your timeline and budgets. While the CMA exam has 2 parts, it's very important to spend at least 3 to 4 months of active preparation per part to be able to crack the exam. So on an average, students take anywhere between 8 to 12 months to confidently clear the CMA exams. Having done that, you need 2 continuous years of work experience, and only then you can get the title of a CMA. Now, in terms of investments, the costs involved are quite competitive. It takes a fees of anything under 1.5 lakh of rupees, which includes your registration fee, exam fee, books, as well as coaching fees to be able to do this exam. You know the difference between struggling and clearing CMA exams confidently? It's an awesome plan. If you want to start your CMA US journey, reach out to us today. We'll give you all the details that it takes to become a US CMA. Timelines involved, costs involved, plans and schedules, and most importantly, how to save big on discounts available. Good luck.